So, a hearty welcome to everyone on the street right now. Hey, boss. Thanks for being able to drop by. Hope your RE, your Evil playthrough has been going well. Alright, so double checking our camera here. So, what I've done is I've hooked up my phone, my new phone, over to our camera now. I'm just checking quality wise. Good. Okay. So I may need to push this a little bit lower. Right? Not interfere with the so it means I just can't hold the model up close because it's not gonna focus. Or maybe what we can do is we can do a bit of a zoom in. Right. There we go. So these 5 are gonna be the ones that need to be worked on for today. And then, but we're gonna prioritize these guys first. The camera can just focus. Oh, it is? Alright, give me a moment. How's that? And we just raise the mic just a wee bit, just touching the red. So that we're much more clearer. And then push the music down. Alright. So these 2, we're gonna be just wrap up and paint the soil. That's all we need to actually paint. Right? Then we can work on the other 2 or other 5 guys. We can start priming them up and then get them. Maybe if we have some extra time, we can even get their stuff paint. Get the base colors in as well. Hey Bean, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. How are you? How's your afternoon going? I want to prepare. Oh, okay, paint's still good. Abaddon Black for priming. We're gonna need a bit of white. Here's the titanium white. We're gonna need our dry brush. So one thing I want to try and do differently this time with these models is I want to actually try painting. I don't know if I want to paint them gray. Prime them gray, not these ones, the new ones. That's what I was thinking right now. Because I want to try and achieve something different, but at the same time, when I prime it black and then I go with the white, it already applies a bit of the gray already. So maybe I don't have to do it, but it might make the colors pop out more. But I think I want to keep the consistency of the models that I paint. So I'm thinking of still doing the exact same techniques I did for a lot of the models recently, or at least the last few versions I did the models. So get started off. Actually, let's put these, prep those up. The colors I need right now are brown. Import. Where is my brown? Leather brown and our drab. Also gonna need green. Which reminds me, I'll be right back. All right. So these three colors right here, Wall Flesh, Blade One Flesh, and Temple Guard Blue, I actually won from a tournament, which is great. So I'm gonna be using the Wall Green and the US Dark Green. Oh, there's one more thing I need to go and grab. Let's not forget our shrubbery we're going to be using. Put these on the side for now. So, make sure my palette is nice and moist. I think we are ready to get started. The brush I will start using are not these ones. I need to adjust my mic's position really quick because I want it a little bit closer. Well, not that close. All right. Learning single hand for your Elise. Oh, that is a very nice song choice to try and do. Trying to remember the melody in my head. Yeah. Okay. It's in my head. I know what it is now. I remember. I remember. You remember? I remember. I'm gonna start off this painting session. First off with some leather brown. Actually, I don't think I like the position of the mic at the moment. Might have to change it ever so slightly. So you may not hear me as clearly, but at least my hand is not hitting the mic stand while I'm trying to get out my paint. So, one downside I do see with my current setup right now is that I don't have control over the zoom, or at least the focus, compared to my previous phone cam. So let's try. I want to try and zoom it out for a bit. What's the other hand doing? I don't know, Devil, you tell me. Oh, day's going well, man. Had a nice. Been spending the holiday chilling out, so I decided, you know what, we're gonna do our paint project because we have the time to do it now. Like, I didn't want to lose the opportunity to not do this, and it will get my sort of motivation to actually work on painting again, because it's been a while. So I'm glad I actually get my butt to actually move on it and actually do this, because otherwise I would be stuck in Hytale. Dude, that gaze really got my grip on my attention right now. Okay. Sorry. Alright. Sorry for the interruption. We're good. Actually, I just realized I'm missing something very important. Alright. I was missing my painting rag. Bring the light. Much better. Also, happy Chinese New Year to everybody else who's currently gonna be celebrating tonight. mix some gray. Yep, that's why I'm on holiday. I should be at work at this time, but it's a holiday. So, well, it's a working holiday because unfortunately, when you're in the business of trucking, you're not supposed to exactly get a break. So, but since we have a family business, I'll have a little bit more liberty. Oh, bro. You and your collectibles, man. You need to chill out. Gotta get those dues done. You said it's gonna be tax week, if I'm not mistaken. So, you got a lot of stuff to do, huh? Bring it. Surprise! Surprise stream. Bam! Ooh, I just realized that there's actually a pouch on the ground here. I'm gonna have to paint that correctly. Give me a moment while I finish this rock. Molten stone. Never got really into Deep Rock Galactic. That's the name of the game. I was like trying to go through the name of the games in my head. I'm like, what game was it again that does rock and stone? It's Deep Rock Galactic. Never got into that game. I did play it. I still do have the game. Could just install it anytime, but I never really got into it or anything. Couldn't bring myself to stick around on that game because there's so many games like it that spark play within my sort of taste of genre. Alright, need to look at something really quick. Something very important. Alright. Message taken care of. Next, let's do some detail work. We can do it with this one, but I want to make a different brown with it because I want that one to stand out. Fried fish, sauteed chayote, and rice. Uy! That sounds really good. Not gonna lie. Ah, nice. I personally had uh, some sticky pork with a Caesar salad and some, I forget what's the name of the soup. The genre of music is, I believe this is like vaporwave or bit of lo-fi. I often enjoy like vaporwave and some other sort of calming digital like music whenever I'm doing these kinds of things. Although I do have my own personal playlist, it's just that I can't play it on stream because for copyright reasons. So I went digging for a copyright playlist, or no copyright playlist rather. So I can actually share this to you. Copy link playlist. There you are, Bean. There you go. Sent you the playlist. Because that thing is public and you can just listen to that on your own time. Ever that interests you. So there you go. So I'm mixing a bit of darker color. Trying to mix it a little gray. You're good, Devil. Do hit that like. That goes for everybody else in chat. If you would be so kind. If you are enjoying, if you enjoy this type of content, please do hit that like. We will be definitely seeing more of this in the future because I've got myself a whole new box of models to paint. So I'm excited to get into that eventually. Just need some adjustments to the camera really quick because my hands really just want to stick close to my body and it's kind of interfering with the camera work here. So what I'm doing now is smearing some brown paint on certain parts of the model to sort of simulate it as if dirt and grime got all over it. Also covers up the stuff that I didn't paint too. Alright, so this sniper unit I am actually painting in game is long range unit designed specifically for taking out targets from long distance. Specifically, like it's precise targeting of sorts, where you, depending on like how you use the unit, or how you outfit your unit, because he can be either anti-tank or no, anti-heavy infantry or anti-infantry, depending on like how you want to have them equipped. So, but for the most part, I've just given all of my sniper units all sniper rifle, like bolt sniper rifles. So they're mostly anti-infantry and anti-heavy infantry. Smearing some brown paint here and there because I want it to look as though this guy's been through a lot. Right? Don't want it just. You don't want clean units. Clean units make it look boring. Makes it like, oh, it's so brand new, shiny, and you know, you gotta get some dirt and grime on them because like they've been through. So it's not just simple as like, oh, they just, you know, they're just fresh out of the gate. No, these guys have like, I always like the fact, put a little realism to it and make them look as though they've already fought for quite some time. It's a little more practical rather than having like fresh units out the gate. Gotta mix these. These metallic colors are like some of the worst to handle because you have to really mix them well, or otherwise you're gonna get something that you don't want out of it. To be honest, my last game that I played, I actually lost because I had bad rolls on the dice. I was not using these units in particular, but something similar. These done. Let's go with this guy next. Rush it. Yeah, it was a pretty piss poor game. I had good positioning too. I had such good positioning, and I had a good combination for one of my units because I made him extremely tanky. But unfortunately, the RNG was pretty bad, and on the first turn, I already lost my heavy unit guy, who's supposed to be my the tankiest unit in my team. And from that point on, it was just a downhill fight. It was one bad roll after the other, so the game was definitely not in my favor. Although I did eliminate a lot of his units in the late game, it was already too late because he had captured most of the objectives in the game. So he scored the most points in the end, even despite me nearly wiping out his team. And what was dangerous about my opponent's team was their melee fighter was just one-shotting everything. Because that's how good his rolls were. So it was just unfortunate, or in my case, that I was not able to deliver on it. But I'm still planning to play the same team in the tournament coming March. So there is another tournament scheduled March 29, near the end of the month. So we've been trying our best to schedule games over the past weekends to try and meet up and practice because we want to impress all our friends from the other city. Alright, let's look at chat. If you were to use these units, what type of team comp would you go with? Actually, the team comp what I was going with was the best team comp because they recently buffed the Space Marines, the Space Marine team. So before you could only bring the heavy guy you could only bring either the heavy one or the sniper. So you couldn't bring both at the same time, which sucked. But recently they updated it again. They changed the rule. They changed the unit selection for the Space Marine team, and you can get both the heavy intercessor and the eliminator sniper both on the same team. So it's a big buff, and I was really happy that they did it because then I could do shenanigans. Albeit it wasn't but again, that game was my test play of seeing how the new setup worked. Although it didn't work in my favor, it was still a good game because despite me not being able to win, the potential of if the dice rolls were in my favor, a lot of the fight was in my favor. I would have gone my way rather if it wasn't for the dice. But dice tell stories. The dice take the game in the end. So you can have the most optimal team, but if you roll the absolute worst, if you're the unluckiest guy in the game, you ain't gonna win anything. Doesn't matter what team you get. There are teams that are super optimal for play and stuff, but dice roll at the end of the day, the game is a dice game, so you can have the most strategic mind but the worst luck in the world. It's why my friend is actually planning to in this coming tournament, he's gonna use the worst team in the game right now. It's one of the brand new teams and it's one of the worst ones. which is weird. Because you would think like brand new team, must have made it OP. No, they actually underpowered that thing. Yo, Johnny boy, welcome to the stream, man. The first time I see you on stream in a long time, huh? Surprise stream at this hour. When painting, do you follow reference color or do you improvise? I do have a reference color, but a lot of the how to get that color is basically trial and error. Ghoulie Maban, how are you? How is your morning? I think, if I'm not mistaken. If not, it could be still nighttime for you. Also, what are you doing up this late? Just kidding. Switch brushes really quick because I want to get at the one section over here. Freaking 12 in the morning, man. Midnight. It is late for you, dude. Can't sleep? Well, I hope my sultry voice can help you put your mind at ease, no? And hopefully you will drift slowly into a deep slumber. But yeah, it's a holiday today, so I decided, you know what, let's actually do a paint stream for once, because we need to catch up on a lot of projects. So we need to get these guys done so I can get started with another batch. Because we got a new model set to paint. But I gotta finish these guys first before I get to the new stuff. And it's not Warhammer, that's the thing. So that's why it's very important for me to get this done first. One franchise at a time, no? So I noticed, I saw you on, man. I noticed on Steam. Steam told me so. I'm sure you've been missing that game for a while now. There must be a lot of new stuff if you're back on that game. Nothing. I could paint them all rainbows and no one will bat an eye, because you know, that's the thing about like this kind of hobby, is because you can paint them as any way you like. They could be red, they could be blue, they could be rainbow. Have you seen the Skittle Marines? Yeah, some people paint them like jokes. Some other people actually take it seriously and paint them like according to their favorite chapter in the lore and whatnot. I personally decided to just stick to one chapter or one lore-based chapter, so it's a lot easier on my brain to figure out what colors I need to use. And it's thematic because like I got most of the units I've painted previously is all like Ultramarines, so all these blue guys. They haven't updated for quite some time, no? They've gone radio silent on us for the last how many months now? Like, but their last updates have been pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. but they need to update now. They're behind schedule. I need another Forever Winter update. I need another bug fix. I need another here and this and that. So they definitely need to get it together. I just hope they're not having one of those situations where they're having internal issues. Like, there have been so many things happening in the gaming industry lately. It's crazy. Like, I don't know if you know about the whole Ashes of Creation scam or the fraud. Like the sort of the so-called creative director kind of like doing all sorts of shenanigans behind the scenes and actually scamming a lot of people who've been supporting the development of the game for the last 9 years. Insane how that turned out. Turns out he was just embezzling all the money and just like doing whatever the hell he wanted. All the people who supported the development of the game and all that, all gone. All that money, all gone. Whew, in a puff of smoke. So it's why by the time they did the whole launch, when they launched the game, it was in a terrible state. Why? Because the guy just decided, oh, we gotta cut our losses because, you know, people are starting to catch on that I'm not actually delivering what I promised. So time to cut and run. Big shame on that. Devil, it ain't just drama, man. It's $140 million of embezzlement. Over the course of 9 years of people supporting the development and investing in the game. So I think the situation has gone from drama to absolute crapshoot. So insane how that all developing. One of the cool things I can do now, like when I'm doing painting streams, I can think of other topics now. Like usually when I game, I'm thinking about the game. That's all I can think about. What's going on in the game, what's in the future of a game, and all that. But when I get to do something like this, get my mind at ease, I can think about other stuff. Think of other topics to talk about while I work. Nope. What money? The whole point that the guy, if you don't want how embezzlement works, he basically took that money and spent it on himself. All that money that was supposed to be going to employees' pay and, you know, the other funds and all of that, maybe he took a portion of it for, you know, just to keep things running so that people will still like, there's like progress on the game. But otherwise, the rest of the funds he just took for himself. Spent it on himself. I think I have reached the point of wrapping up on brown. Just clean up the brushes. Now let's get into the green. So, just to summarize, in a word, are people getting their money back? Nope. Although, did the investors just waste all of their money for nothing? Yep. Is there gonna be a manhunt for that dude? Probably. I'll be surprised if they don't actually hunt him down, because that's a lot of money. A lot of money to answer for. So what we're doing now is we're adding a bit of green. So to make it look like as though there's some like grass and whatnot growing on this area. We're just not gonna put it on the... We're trying not to get it on certain things like rocks and other bits and stuff there. I want it mostly on the soil areas. Do the same for the other guy. My collection growing quite a bit. Bro, that is an understatement. That is the biggest understatement I have. Like, a bit is not enough to describe how much my collection is now. Well, maybe... Yeah, especially the fact that I'm even buying models from a different franchise could say a lot. Alright, actually I have not shown you the box. I should probably go get it after I apply this photo paint on the rest of the ground for a bit. Give me a moment. Let's just do this and I'll get the box. I'll show you what I got recently, because I have not shown everybody yet. So I will show everybody what we will be painting in the future once the Warhammer stuff is done. Give me a moment. Be right back. Push the camera high up, because you want to get a full view of what it is we're going to be painting next. This right here is going to be the new project. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like I know. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 24 plus 2. These are pairs right here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20. 12 times 3, that is 40, 46? No, 36. 36 models, 37, 38, 39. That is one faction. Then we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 24. I think this is also another 36 plus 37, 38, 39, 40, 41 models, plus some decorations here and there. So I think these are objective markers here at the bottom. So two factions. This is the new. This is one of the newer franchises that I've been interested in. But their faction stories are pretty cool. I'm excited to get work on this franchise next once we're done with Warhammer stuff. Bring everything back down. Right. Super excited to get started with that one. So the next bit I want to tackle is actually the rocks. So we're going to need a bit of gray once more. Oh, I think the gray paint has just dried up again. Yikes. That is a big yikes. Okay, hold on. Not good. Just need enough here. Color mix. Actually, yeah. The Sisters of Battle just recently got a new kill team. I don't know if you've seen a picture of it. I forget what they're called. Let me find the name really quick after this. They just came out with, like, the latest kill teams that just recently released is from the Shadow Hunt set. It features a new team of Sisters of Battle and a new team of Night Lords. But I would imagine it's a bit of a challenge to collect those, because, like, usually, like, anything in the Imperium line of units that aren't like the Custodes or the Custodes or the Space Marines usually require a lot of spending, because you have to buy a whole bunch of units in order to make one army. So it's pretty expensive to get into probably Inquisition as well as Sisters of Battle and the Astra Militarum faction, because you have to buy boxes upon boxes of units. It's kind of why I didn't want to get into Big Hammer, as we call it. We call it Big Hammer because it involves the bigger armies. Like we didn't get for us, for a lot of us, we don't have the budget to like spend like tens of thousands of pesos for models. So it's a lot easier to buy a box of like a squad of units compared to buying boxes upon boxes. In fact, I've spent so much on my current collection of units, which, and I think I've just managed to get enough units for 1,000-point army, and it's not even standard. That's just like half. You need 2,000 points for a standard army, and I only got half of that. So it's the big hammer, that part of the hobby. I don't see myself being able to collect that much. So the whole point why I even have all of these units to paint is because I wanted to make a whole squad inspired by the Space Marine 2 cast. So I actually collected them all. I do have Vespasios, Scipios, Valios, Decimus, and Straban, and Quartos. So I have all of those guys. Also, hello above. Welcome to the stream, man. A little bit of a diversion today. No hightail. That'll be for tomorrow, because tonight we'll be busy. I'm celebrating a birthday of one of my friends, so I don't think I'll be streaming tonight. So we're gonna be mostly painting today, or maybe I might switch to a bit of gaming. Might slip in a bit of gaming here and there. Yeah, dude, like, I mean, if you really want, like, if you ask me, if you wanted to get into the hobby without spending a lot of money, do Kill Team. Kill Team is like, if you enjoy Warhammer 40k but you don't want to spend so much money on the army side, get Kill Team. All you have to do is just buy one box, and you already have tons of fun with it. And once you're comfortable enough and you feel like you want to collect more teams, then you buy more teams. That's exactly what I did. That's how my whole journey with my hobby started. It actually started, and it didn't even start with original models. It started with 3D printed models. A friend of mine was 3D printing at the time, and because we couldn't afford at the time, we couldn't budget our money just yet. We wanted to test the hobby, see how we felt, and if it was possible for us to maintain the hobby. So we started off with 3D printed models, but later on down the line, my friend didn't have enough time anymore to do 3D printing, and it would take a lot of effort for him to actually get his printing going. So I personally decided to just start collecting the original models. All right, so we're looking good in terms of the environment here. So I do want to enhance it now. Maybe we will do a bit of lining. Yes, I did. I did try some Helldivers earlier today. Right after lunch, I decided to play about an hour. I did like 2 missions and try out Cyberstan just to see. It was crazy, dude. The fights were crazy. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time in it. I don't know if I will stream it anytime soon. I don't wanna like take my attention away too much from Hytale, because that is the thing at the moment. But I might be able to slip in a few matches here and there on Helldivers. All right, man, you have yourself a good one. Get some sleep. Sleep well, because I'm sure you've got a busy day ahead of you tomorrow. Meanwhile, I shall be here, chilling and painting, chatting up everybody. Now that I've gotten the chance to actually talk a lot more. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of people here who been wanting to see these kinds of streams again. And we are. No, don't worry about it. I doubt it. You're gonna be. I'm not. This is like a one in a very few chances you'll see me streaming at this in these hours. I don't normally stream in these hours because I'm usually at work. It's just that today was a holiday, so I decided to take the opportunity to do a painting stream. So, but don't worry, the VODs are always there for you to have a good look, to review every now and then if you have time to do it. It's kind of why I enjoy uploading in YouTube and stuff, because everything is just in my channel. Like, you missed it, oh, that's fine. You can just watch the VOD. You can do it while you're at work. You can always do it, and you're at your leisure. It doesn't really matter much if you missed the actual stream, but it'd be nice if you were here in the actual stream. But you know, c'est la vie. You know how it works. Life. Obladi, oblada, life goes on. You know how it works. You all know how it works. It do be like that. So yeah, don't let me keep you. Get to bed, man. Have your rest. Sure, you've got a busy day tomorrow. Or rather, in a few hours. Right. Starting to look good on this part. I don't think I need to do any more adjustments here and there. I think some tiny stuff. Let's do this guy. I just want this shade to get in the cracks and crevices of these rocks, so the rock is much more defined. You'll be able to see all the little details here and there. Also, what I also want to do is maybe add a few bit more details to the pouch. I'm gonna need a little bit of brown, light brown. Match the side here. And you won't be able to see it right away, but just want to get that. Just add these little marks here and there. I need something a little bit more brighter. In order for this to work. Alright, so lastly, top off the model. Gonna take our little shrubbery here, stick them right there. Add a little bit of a mix. Well, so. Alright. The next thing we need to do is a bit of cleanup. I need my Abaddon Black. Okay. The same for this. Let's do a bit of a zoom in here so we can appreciate the details. Come on, let me zoom in. There we go. Look at that. Looking absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look at the other one. Looks absolutely fabulous. Excellent. trying to see if it's looking good on stream as well. Yep. Looks great. All right. So, short break here. How long have we been going? We've been going for about an hour. Take a quick breather. I'm gonna go use the toilet really quick, and once we get back, I'm going to. Oops. Let's see this. All right. So once we get back, I'm just gonna take a quick toilet break, and then we will start priming the intercessors. Also, another thing I need to do actually is another thing I need to actually do is actually get these guys soiled up actually. So, which means that I just realized it. I think we got a lot more work than we thought I would have. So I don't think I'll be able to paint them right away. In fact, I would like to review these guys because I just noticed some stuff on them still left over from assembling them. I did not do a good job on cleanup. Hold on. Let's do a bit of zoom out first. There we go. Nope, I did not do a good job cleaning up these models before assembly. So it's a good thing I actually caught on to that. Well, in any case, I will take that bathroom break really quick, and then we will work on those intercessors right after. All right, we are back. So, a bit of a diversion, right? We're gonna be taking a bit of a diversion from painting because I just realized that after inspecting these models, they need to be cleaned up. There's some mold lines that are still visible, very visible. I need to scrape off it, right? But not only that, but we gotta take care of getting the base with some dirt on it. So I brought the dirt box. The dirt box is here. We're gonna place some Elmer's glue all over this. Your box standard paste, children's paste, craft glue, and we're gonna get these glued up. And unfortunately, I may need to. We might have to be shorten our stream. Might be here for about maybe another hour, hopefully. It won't take me too long to get these cleaned up. And then there's gonna be definite diversion from painting. I will probably chill out for the rest of the day because I don't think I'll be able to paint them once we do the whole gluing thing. But at least you will get to see me do all the cleanup work. How I got these models ready for painting, per se. Because I am trying to find all of the mold lines, the plastic, and remove those, because those will ruin the paint job of the model if it's too visible. Like, sure, the painting can like cover up a lot of the mold lines and stuff, but you can only do so much with the mold. You can only do so much to get rid of the mold lines. And then when you paint them, if you didn't do a well enough job of carving out those mold lines, they're gonna show up on your model, and you're just gonna be. It's like as if the model that you're rendering 3D has a line on it, and you're like, how do I get rid of that stupid line? Like, now that I've finished the model and everything, and then at the last moment you just see that line, you're like, no. Everyone's gonna notice that line, and I'm gonna be regarded as a bad, artist and stuff. Not me though. I'm gonna be thorough about this. Gotta make sure it's nice and cleaned up. Okay, so now that they are well and prepped, I'll crush this, pulverize some of this dirt here. Oh, one more thing I need to get is there's a cotton bud I need to grab. Alright. The reason why I need this cotton bud, or at least its handle, is because I need this to help me spread out the glue all over the base. Because all we're going to do really is just apply a serving of glue and spread it around. So what happens after this is we let the glue dry. Then at some point I will place another layer of glue so the dirt is sealed in. That way it's a lot easier for me to apply paint afterwards. Okay. So with that, that's our first guy down. 4 more to go. Alright, sorry for just suddenly running out, but needed to take care of something really quick. But it's alright. Nothing too urgent, or nothing too like serious or anything. Just that a cake was being dropped off and I needed to go and help and get the cake in the fridge, because the cake will be for later when we have our little party. That is 3 down, 2 to go. Oh, I guess since we're here, might as well do this guy too. Alright. Odd. All right. With that, unfortunately, that is all I'm going to have to cover for today. I really thought that we could do a lot today, but unfortunately, I did not. I completely forgot that I needed to get these guys based, um, or at least get the dirt on it. So it's a real shame, right? All right. So, what is the plan now? Because those are not gonna be dried by in like 5 minutes. It's not gonna take me. It's gonna take me a while to get those things, or for that to dry up, and then I have to place another layer of glue. Wait again for the glue to dry, and yeah, I don't think it's possible for me to do that on stream. I don't want people getting bored waiting for glue to dry, of all things. So, I think we're gonna just have to end the painting stream here at this point. I don't think I can. Well, I'm also thinking about like what else I can do. I mean, I could restart a new stream and we do a little bit of gaming. Could catch up on a few games that, but we only have about. I only have about an hour and 30 minutes to do extra gaming, which is, I mean, it's not really great for a stream. We've already almost hit 2 hours. I think that's well enough for this stream in particular. Probably the next time, we will see when my schedule opens up for another painting stream. Well, not. I could do Friday? Question mark. Might do Friday or on Sunday. Either of those days might be good to do. So we'll do some more gaming on Wednesday night, or tomorrow night rather, and then we do painting stream on Friday night. Oh yeah, Thursday. We still have Thursday too. So Thursday we can do another game. We can do gaming on Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday gaming, or Wednesday, Friday gaming, Thursday stream. I mean painting stream. I think that's the plan. I think that sounds good. We'll just alternate between painting and gaming. So sorry that it had to be a kind of a short stream for this afternoon, but hopefully tomorrow we'll have a full stream of gaming, and on Thursday we'll have a full stream of painting, because by then I would have everything set up and we will be good to go, spend the entire time painting on Thursday night. So if you've liked the stream so far, for everyone that is currently on stream, please hit that like button, man. Helps the channel a lot. And if you wanna see the next painting stream, hit that subscribe button. That way, and even turn up that notification bell so you know the next time I stream, especially on Thursday. I will not be streaming this during these hours, unfortunately. We will be streaming on my regular hours. So please do, if you want to see though, if you want to know when my regular hours are, hit that notification bell. And hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know exactly when I get back on stream for the painting, for the gaming, whichever suits your taste. So with that, this is me, Magus, signing out. Have yourselves a wonderful afternoon or evening.